Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're swinging into the treetops to meet some of the most remarkable red-haired residents of the rainforest, orangutans. These great apes are intelligent, gentle, and sometimes a little goofy, making them one of the most fascinating animals on Earth. Let's start with a name that might surprise you. The word orangutan comes from the Malay words orangutan, which literally means person of the forest. And honestly, that feels pretty accurate. When you see them sitting there, looking thoughtful, you half expect them to ask you about your retirement plan. Orangutans live only in the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra, which makes them the most tree-loving of all the great apes. Unlike gorillas and chimps, who spend more time on the ground, orangutans are true aerialists. They spend up to 90% of their time in the trees, moving gracefully from branch to branch. And when I say gracefully, I mean, most of the time. Remember, they weigh up to 200 pounds, so sometimes that branch doesn't exactly cooperate. One of the most amazing things about orangutans is their intelligence. They use tools, solve problems, and even teach their young how to do the same. In fact, wild orangutans have been seen making umbrellas out of leaves to shield themselves from the rain. Meanwhile, most of us can't even find our umbrella in the hallway closet. And speaking of family life, orangutan moms deserve an award for patience. They raise their babies for about 7 years, the longest childhood of any animal other than humans. During that time, the little ones learn how to climb, find food, and not fall out of trees. Imagine teaching a toddler how to swing from a vine while also making sure they don't eat something poisonous. That's a full-time job. Now, one thing that sets orangutans apart is how solitary they are. While chimpanzees live in big social groups and gorillas form family bands, orangutans like their space. Males usually prefer to be loners, roaming the forest and occasionally crossing paths with females. It's kind of like that coworker who only shows up for the meeting with free donuts. You know they exist, but they keep a low profile. But don't let that fool you into thinking they're antisocial. When orangutans do get together, especially mothers and young ones, there's a lot of play and learning happening, and their personalities really shine through. Some are curious, some are shy, and some are downright mischievous. They're individuals, just like us. Here's another fun fact. Orangutans have the longest arms of any primate. Their arms can stretch more than 7 feet from fingertip to fingertip. That's longer than many NBA players. It makes them excellent at swinging through trees, but also means they're basically the ultimate huggers. If you got a hug from an orangutan, it'd feel like a weighted blanket you didn't sign up for. Now, I wish this story were all fun and games, but there's a serious side too. Orangutans are critically endangered. In the past 60 years, their population has dropped by about half. The biggest threat? Deforestation, especially from palm oil plantations. When forests disappear, they lose their homes, their food, and their safety. It's heartbreaking because these gentle giants are so closely connected to us. But here's the hopeful part. People are working hard to protect them. Sanctuaries in Borneo and Sumatra rescue and rehabilitate orphaned orangutans, teaching them how to survive in the wild again. Conservation groups are also pushing for sustainable palm oil so that rainforests don't have to be destroyed. Supporting these efforts really does make a difference. So, what can we take away from all this? Orangutans are more than just another species. They're a reminder of how intelligent, emotional, and vulnerable animals can be. They're like cousins we didn't know we had, living quietly in the treetops, depending on us to make sure they're still around for future generations. Next time you're feeling a little clumsy, remember, orangutans are 200 pounds, swinging through trees 100 feet in the air. And if they can manage that, maybe we can manage to protect them. Thanks for watching.